What's going on, everybody? This is Drew, and this is a quick video of how to enter and exit option trades using the Thinkorswim mobile platform. Right? So we're gonna get straight into it. Say, what I'm saying, we want to take Apple calls. We want to take Apple 150 calls, right? So you just want to go to search, and type in Apple. All right, now once this pulls up here, this is called the options chain right here. You can see all these tabs up here. You can chart, you can see news, level 2, but we want the option chain specifically, right? And this is what we see. All these dates down here are just expiration dates, right? So say we looking at the November 25th, which is this Friday, 150 calls, right? So we hit that drop down box to the left right here, boom, and then it brings down the option chain here, and we can see all the strike prices, which is the numbers in the middle, which is where you think the price will hit or get close to. And then so on the left side here is the calls, and then on the right side are puts, right? So we're taking the Apple 150 calls for this Friday. We go to 150, right? And then right to the left of it, this 1.42 number, this is the premium for that strike price. So this is how much it would cost. It would cost 1.42 a contract to get into the 150s, right? So we go ahead and click that 1.42, and then it brings up the specific option chain for the Apple 150 calls for Friday. Big things here that you want to note is the bid and ask spread here. Notice that this has a tight bid and ask spread, which is good. You want a closer bid and ask spread. You don't want it too wide. So this has an 8-cent spread here. So it's 8 cents between 1.42 and 150, right? Why this is important, right? Because you have the option to do a limit or a market order here down below, right? If you do a limit order, you can put in the price you want to get filled at, right? So you can see here it automatically gives us 1.5, which is the ask price, right? The ask is the lowest price sellers are willing to sell at, and the bid is the highest price buyers are willing to buy at. So the limit is automatically going to give you what the sellers are selling at, right? But if you want to get filled at better or immediately and at that moment for the best price at that moment, then you want to do a market order, and then you see the market order is actually selling us for 1.46, which is smack dead in the middle of the 1.42 and 1.5, right? I know it's 1.46 because if I were to put one quantity, you can see the cost of the trade is 146, right? Which is the premium, right? Each option contract is 100 shares, meaning that, so this bid and ask spread, the premium 1.42 times 100 gives you the cost of the contract, because there's 100 shares in each contract. So that's what the market order does. The market order lets you get filled immediately at the best price at that moment. This is what we use market orders on tight bid and ask spreads when we are scalping and day trading throughout the day. And then limit order, if you wanna get filled at a certain price, you can put a limit order, and you can adjust it. You can put 1.5. You can try and get filled at the lowest, which is 1.4. It'll save you $8 a contract right there. This is very important. Like, say you're moving, 20 contracts. Let's see if we get filled at 1.42 at 20 contracts. It's going to cost you $2,840. Now, if we were to get filled at 1.5 at 20 contracts, now we're paying $3,000. So you can see how that can add up, as the more contracts you get. But definitely recommend when you're starting out, just grab 1 or 2 contracts, get your feet wet, get comfortable with actually placing orders and gaining consistent percentages. So right below that is the quantity. This is how many contracts that you want to do. You want to do 1. Like I say, recommend starting 1 or 2 contracts when you're starting out. And then when you get very consistent, then you can start to do like 10 contracts or 15 contracts, 20 contracts, whatever your account size and what you're comfortable with. Right below that is the limit price. Like I said, this is the price. If you do a limit order, this is the price that you put in that you want to get filled at. Now keep in mind that when you do a limit order, if you put say you put 160, the bid and ask is 1.42 to 150 right now. So you may not even get filled. So definitely pay attention to that, the bid and ask spread when trading and then entering trades, because sometimes it may take you a few seconds or minutes to get filled, and you may miss the trade entirely. So definitely pay attention to that. Down here, the cost of the trade is how much it's going to cost you based on how many contracts you put in. And everything down here is advanced settings. Nothing that you will need to know getting started. But as you get more advanced, you can a lot of cool things you can do, like you can add stop losses and stuff with these features down here. So that's how to put it in a trade. On the call side, if we wanted to do on the put side, say we wanted to do 150 puts, we'll go over here and then we hit the 0.39 because that's the premium for these right now. And then you can do your limit order, your market order, how many contracts you want to put in, and then same thing, it shows you the price. So say we wanted to do these puts, and we wanted to market order it at 10, and you see it's filling us right in the middle. We're closer to the bid at 3.65, right in between the 0.35 and the 0.38. And then you just click review and send. You'll send your order right here, and then it will send your order in, and then hopefully you are filled. Well, if you market order, you'll definitely get filled right away. If it's a limit order, you may not get filled right then. It may be a few seconds, a few minutes, or you may not get filled. Who knows? Yeah, so that's how to place the trade. Now, we'll go over how to close the trade out, right? So you just go to positions. I have open trade Netflix right here from today. Enter the swing play, and then you just click it. Well, you'll click the drop down box, and then you'll click the right under it where it says the date and everything +1. You'll hit that, close position. Now we're selling, so this is going to say sell here, not buy. It should be red when you're selling, right? And then same thing with the market and limit orders. If you're selling at a limit, you can put in whatever price you want to sell at. Let's see, it's going for 220 right now. So potentially you could put in 220 and get, squeeze a little bit more dollars out of that. Or you could do a market order if you want to get filled right away and get out of this trade. You can market it, review, send. Simple as that. It may seem a little confusing at first looking at all these different things, but you don't have to worry about anything under cost of trade right now, and all this extra stuff on the top you don't really have to worry about. So definitely get comfortable with placing trades. Start off with small contracts, 1 or 2 contracts at a time. And yeah, that's how to place and exit trade on using Thinkorswim.